Hey everybody, welcome back for another memory keeping plan with me. So this is for the week of April 29th through May 5th, and I used leftovers this week. So I had this kit called Romantic Verse from, I believe it was Cinderella paper. So I used this probably a couple years ago at this point, and I really wanted to make sure I got this out of my collection. I've been meaning to use the leftovers for this kit so many different times. So we're finally doing it. It's gotten bumped like so many times because other stuff has popped up. So I have a little bit of like lavender sparkly foil from Scribble Prints Co. just for header overlays because there is a little bit of purple accent in this kit. And then I have the home underlays from Planet Hannah in matte bronze and the Star Wars or Galaxy 2 overlays in antique gold. And then I have a little bit of washi that is really old from Oh Hello Co. because I didn't have any bottom washi stickers left over from this kit. So the next couple of weeks I'm using leftovers because we on a budget. So I'm gonna pull in multiple fashion girls. It doesn't bother me so much as long as they're on different sides of the planner. So we're just gonna roll with it. And then of course I only have a couple of other full boxes left over as well. So the Planet Hannah underlays I thought went really well with this week because I didn't have many full boxes left over and because they are really like intricate, almost full box designs on the underlays. So we're going to pull all of those in, and each one of the underlays is a different pattern, which I kind of wish more underlays came that way because then you would get more variety, and if you didn't use everything from a sheet, you could use it another week, maybe. I don't know. Is that just me? I'm going to be taking a little bit of a break from foil for kind of the rest of May unless I have like overlays or kind of freebies or things in my leftovers collection that I can use. So kind of taking a deviation from what's really popular in memory keeping lately. I've just kind of burnt out on foil, honestly. I don't know, I was trying to shop for foil for the summer months and I just didn't really feel like buying it. I don't know. I'm in a weird place right now with planning and I'm enjoying doing the memory keeping, but I don't enjoy it so much when there are so many things to put down. Like when I have just a regular kit and character stickers, maybe a few scripts. That's kind of my happy place lately with memory keeping. When I have to worry about underlays and overlays and matching everything and coordinating everything, then it becomes less fun, just like this past month or so. So I think I'm going to try to be kind of back to basics unless there's like some foil that really, really I absolutely have to have, then I'll go ahead and get it. But I don't know, it's kind of overwhelming with the summer months. I think I was talking about this with summer kits too. All summer kits end up looking very much the same to me, and that's not a bad thing. I think they're all very cute, but there's only so many kits I want to buy or so many variations I want to buy of a pool scene or a beach scene, especially because that's not like every week of my summer. So I feel like anytime summer kits could be better or at least more diverse maybe, or maybe I need to bring in something not so much of the season during the summer months, which I'm doing a couple of that in June. Like I'm bringing in the Beyonce kit from Cafe with Anna, and then in July I'm probably going to bring in like at least one cat kit and one baseball kit because we're going to have our anniversary with our kitten, and I want to make sure we go to like a baseball game. But yeah, it's to get back to my point. Picking kits for the summer is always hard for me. I don't know why. It's like my least favorite month to shop for some reason. I think it's just like everything starts to feel very much the same. And so to go along with that, it's hard to pick foil because it's all like seashells or water or tropical flowers, and it's all kind of the same. So I've just felt kind of uninspired by underlays lately. So normally what I've been doing like this past year is if I use leftovers from an ultimate kit, usually from Cinderella paper, then I allow myself to buy underlays to kind of supplement those leftovers. And then unless it's a really, really special week, if I'm using a brand new kit that I've never used before and I have the full kit, then I don't buy foil, especially because, at least for me, this is how I feel. I start running out of space to really showcase the foil when I'm using a full kit with like all the full boxes. And that kind of frustrates me because it's like, what was the point of putting down the underlays if I can't even really see them? So yeah, foil underlays for me work better with a week like this week where I only have a couple of full boxes. I mark a lot of stuff in my planner and I'm only going to use one spread per week. That's just what I've got available to me and what I can afford to do right now. So yeah, I know I'm just kind of rambling, but I might just take a break from underlays for a bit, even though I'm using a lot of leftovers in June and July. It's just going to have to be that way. And, you know, if I find that I'm missing the foil, then we'll go back to it. But I've just felt sort of like not really like spending my money on foil, especially because I'm not getting paid in June. Not June. I get paid in June, but then I don't get a paycheck in July or August. So it's kind of like, yeah, maybe I shouldn't buy foil those couple of months because I don't have a lot of disposable income. Then it's like I almost have all the kits I need for the full rest of the year. I think I need one kit for September. I need a concert or Western kit for Casey Musgraves in September. And then after that, I don't think I need any more kits until Christmas to fill out this year's planner. So I think I'm going to focus my energy on buying whatever other kits I need for the rest of the year. And then, of course, I'm always restocking character stickers because there are certain things that I always run out of. I feel like my most frequently run out of characters are things like for work, for television, and for stuff relating to the cats. Those are the big three that I'm always like having to replenish. I'm actually running out of laundry stickers lately, which is weird. That's never happened to me before because people used to always include at least a couple of icons in a kit, and people aren't doing that anymore, which fair, because there were definitely some icons or characters in kits where I'm like, I'm never going to use this. Like anytime someone would include something relating to a baby or a kid, I'm like, I'm never going to use this. So I'm okay with people eliminating them from kits, but I had so many leftover laundry stickers from kits or like workout stickers from kits, and I've been using them a lot more lately. So now it's like, oh no, I might actually have to buy some. So yeah, so those are all of the underlays. I kind of went for like a checkerboard pattern with the full boxes and the underlays, and I think that worked out really nicely. And then I also used this Star Wars overlay really as an underlay because I needed some more space taken up on Saturday. And then I'm filling in with my washi. Thanks for listening to my ramble. I know a lot of people do not watch my memory keeping videos. I can't figure out why that is because for me, that's like my most frequently watched video on other people's channels. And I kind of live by the idea of like, I make the type of videos that I want to watch. So I've noticed though that like my monthly plan with me and my lineups and especially my hauls are like the most watched videos on my channel, which is confusing to me. I love lineup videos for some reason. I can't explain why. It's just really satisfying to watch people show and organize their month ahead. It's interesting to me. So anyway, but yes, if you watch these monthly memory keeping weekly videos, thank you so much. And you get the benefit of listening to me prattle on about almost nothing. But I do appreciate you being here. So I used the weekend banner because, like I mentioned, there are little pops of like lilac flowers in the background of this art. And so that's where I brought in purple. That habit tracker is not from this kit. I didn't have any habit trackers left over from this kit because I think I used the original of this kit back in like 2022, and I was trying to be good about my habits back then because I was getting ready to get married. Then I got married and a lot of my habits fell by the wayside because I got a kitten and then she got sick, and now all the habit trackers are all about her. For some reason, I flipped away from this actual weekly view in my planner. I have my planner in front of me during voiceovers, if you don't know, because I cannot read things off of my computer screen. I only put in one habit tracker this week, and I should have put in two. So you'll notice on the washi strip above that, I'm going to write in Clover's medication, as well as going outside, because May is a really great time to be outside in Sacramento, and now it's starting to get quite hot here in June. So I did go outside every single day this week. Go me. And then this weekly checklist is for dinners. My husband made hand-pulled noodles on Sunday. They turned out really good. I married well, y'all. And then in the half box at the bottom of the sidebar, I just wrote, don't freak out. Because that was me this week. I was like, don't freak out. We were coming to the end of Clover's treatment, and that was making me nervous. We were also coming to the end of the semester, which is always stressful for me to get everything done. So I just wrote, don't freak out. The date dots for this week I pulled in as leftovers from leftovers from a Liner Designs kit. So that is where those are from. Some of them cut through too deeply though, so that's why they're on this sheet right here. I had to like turn off the camera for a second and separate out my little tiny date dots because they are finicky, and when they get cut through too far especially, and you have teeny tiny stickers, you got to do a little bit of an excision, a little bit of a surgery on them, which I don't mind. I can deal with it, but it does mean that it takes a lot longer. So I usually turn off the camera for that. So there is the base of the week. I actually really like how the base turned out. And spoiler, I really like how this week turned out as well. I'm not so sure about the week after this one that you're going to see next after this video. I've already recorded that at this point. I just haven't voiced it over. But this week I really like. So first thing on Monday, I did laundry. That basket is from, I believe, Bella Planella, and the script is from Cinderella paper. I thought that went really well with this like kitchen scene on the underlay. And then the second thing I'm going to mark is working out. So I'm going to pull in a munchkin from the Scribble Prints Co. freebie. I think that was a collab between Andrea and Marg a long time ago. I got it as like a freebie with probably a Scribble Prints Co. kit or order. I didn't want to cover up a ton of stuff on that overlay, so I only marked 2 things in the top box. Then I had to call Southwest Airlines because for my upcoming flight, you have to call ahead of time if you're going to bring a pet, and I was for sure bringing a pet. So it's just a quick call. I have learned, okay, one time I had to call them at like 8 or 9 o'clock at night on a Tuesday. That's a great time to call them, by the way, because no one else is calling. Don't call during the weekend if you have to call an airline. If you can wait until like a weeknight, do it then, because then you won't be on hold for a million years. So there's my little life hack right there. Calling on the weekend is just, you're going to be on hold for forever because everyone's calling during the weekend. Also, don't call when you know there's like huge weather issues if you don't have to call for that reason, because usually when there's big weather problems, they are busy. Anywho, and that's enough about that. Then I did a bunch of planner video stuff. So I have a munchkin for that. I was voicing over a plan with me. I was filming my May lineup and my May monthly, and then we weighed Clover that evening. So that icon is from Cinderella paper. I played with both of the cats. So that cat was from Beneva Creations that you can't see right now. I'm sorry. I was talking too much about Southwest Airlines. Which all of their customer service people I've ever had to deal with are wonderful. So shout out to them. And then at the end of the day, I think I was still watching the very first season of Great British Bake Off. So that pie icon, I think, is from Planet Hannah. Tuesday, I was closing out the April budget because it was the last day of the month. So that icon's just going to be really old. It's from Cinderella paper from a kit from a very long time ago. And then I actually posted to my planner Instagram this day. So I just posted a little kind of like sneak peek of Clover's birthday week. I have not posted to Instagram since then. As of today, it's June 5th that I'm recording this. I don't even have an Instagram app on my phone right now. I haven't for months and months and months because I never have any storage on my phone. So if you've been seeing me active on Instagram, I've been doing it through my computer. And my computer storage was actually filling up recently, and I think it logged me out of Instagram as a result, or maybe I cleared my cookies. I don't remember. So I haven't been logged into my Instagram for like at least a week, my planner Instagram, and it's kind of been nice to take a break. I'm going to be honest. I've been finding myself getting really irritated with planner Instagram lately, and no offense if you post to Instagram and I follow you. It's not you if you're one of the people who actually watch my videos. You're fine. I need to figure out my relationship to planner Instagram and if I really want to keep participating, because I don't know. It's a lot of work to like unfollow people, and then I feel like people are going to come after. Sometimes people come after people who like unfollow. It's a weird situation. So anyway, that's enough about that for now. I'm just taking a break from Planner Instagram. So if you want to keep up with me, subscribe to me here. This is where to keep up with me. Anyway, that Instagram icon was from Papershire. And then this day, so the week before this, we moved down Clover's antique convulsant, Clover's my kitten, if you're new here, to twice a day. This day, we started a week of having her just take it once a day. You have to wean them off of these medications. You can't just like quit them cold turkey. And then I think, no, we didn't adjust her steroid this day, just the anticonvulsant. So that pill bottle icon was from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. I did more laundry this day. I think I just wanted to be done with all the laundry. So that sticker is very old. It is from Oh Hello Co. from like a bucket list sheet. And then Clover actually jumped up on the bed this day, which was very exciting because that's not something she's done in a long time. So I used a very like excited munchkin for that. I filmed Clover's birthday week Plan With Me, so that camera is from Plan With Me Stickers. I watched Say Yes to the Dress. That sticker was from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. And Clover decided to jump up on the couch and watch TV with me. I guess she was feeling very like jumping up on the furniture and hanging out with me kind of day. So that is from Beneva Creations. And then I slept in the office with Clover this evening. So that was from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. Wednesday marked 10 months with Little Miss Clover. I have to sneeze, excuse me. Excuse me. So that icon was from Beneva Creations. And then I filmed a day in my life type video this day. Let me know if you're interested in seeing that. I'm a little self-conscious about it. I wanted to just capture what my life looked like during the semester while managing all of Clover's medications. So I have to edit it still, but let me know if you're interested at all in seeing more vlog stuff from me. I used to vlog a lot, mostly because when I started this channel, I was in a long distance relationship with my now husband. And so it was like weekend trip stuff a lot, but I don't vlog much anymore. So let me know if you're interested in that at all. And then I did the May budget. So that icon is from Mr. and Mrs. Mint, and I did another workout, and then I had my office hour. I forgot to write in my Zoom office hour, but whatever. I know what my schedule was this semester, but I was also grading revisions from my students, so you can tell that is also from Once More with Love / Scribble Prints Co. Then Evie, who is my 6-year-old cat, she vomited a little this day, so I marked that with something from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. And then I watched more Say Yes to the Dress, and that is also from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. Thursday, my husband worked from home. I didn't have another sticker that I thought matched that very well, or matched this week very well, so I just used like the Hard Eyes Munchkin from Once More with Love. I was also working, so I put a otter sticker from Leonard Designs in to mark that I was grading a bunch of research papers. Thursdays, I feel like, are the days where I mark the least in my planner lately. I usually have like the least amount of work to do, or it's just like kind of taking a breather before Fridays, especially because this semester I was teaching classes only on Fridays. So Thursday was kind of like my breather or my like extra prep day. Then I went to Target and I wanted to buy treats for my students because I only had so many left anyway, and I only taught to technically one class, but it was like 6 units worth of class time. So I could afford to actually buy everyone treats. So I got them very like 90s soccer mom snacks because our class met at 9 o'clock in the morning, so I didn't want to bring like candy. So I got Chewy Bars, a classic, the chocolate chip Chewy Bars, and the Ritz cracker sandwich things that had the cheese in them. I didn't want to bring peanut butter ones, even though I prefer the peanut butter ones, just in case anyone had an allergy. And then after I came home from Target, I was editing videos at home, so that sticker is from Beneva Creations. And then I watched, you guessed it, more Say Yes to the Dress. I think this or the next week was like the last time I watched Say Yes to the Dress. I kind of got bored after a while. I made it up through like season 5, I think, and I found like Lori's journey with breast cancer like really inspiring, and I thought that really put a lot of things in perspective because that show can get dramatic for stupid reasons. Every now and then they have an episode where it's like someone's like dealing with something really serious, and then you're like, yeah, this is why we have celebrations. Anyway, Friday I marked that week 10 of Clover's treatment was complete with a pill icon from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. And then I again marked that my husband was working from home this day. I went and held my last class of the semester. and my last office hours. So that teacher sticker is from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. And then I came home and watched my brother get pinned for his PA program on YouTube because they had a live stream. So I used he's a PA, not a doctor, or he's going to be a PA. He's not one yet. He still has to go do a whole another year of school. But I guess the pinning like marks the end of like their classroom time and their transition into clinical time, I think. Don't quote me on any of that. I don't know what I'm talking about. So that was nice to watch on YouTube. I would have gone if I didn't have classes on Fridays, but it was in Colorado, so I wasn't able to go, unfortunately. And then I think I was just really tired this day. I was just anxious and grumpy, so I marked that with the Beneva Creations emoticon. And so my husband had made chocolate chip cookies earlier in the week, so I ate a cookie, and I marked that with a cookie sticker from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. to kind of improve my mood. Then we gave Clover dose 11 of her immunostimulant, so I have an Itty Bitty Sticker Co. icon for that. And I watched more Say Yes to the Dress. The television sticker is going to be from Beneva Creations. And I rounded out that evening by playing with Little Miss Clover. So I have a Beneva Creations cap for that. Saturday was May 4th, so unofficially Star Wars Day. So I had this script from Planet Hannah that I cut in half and a really old Fox and Cactus Jedi girl. I'm pretty sure they still sell those stickers though. These are just the last few that I had left. And it's kind of nice that I didn't have a full box on Saturday because the only versions of these stickers I had left were the big ones. So I could just take up as much space as I liked. I had cramps this day, unfortunately. I had them really bad this day. So I have a Shark Week Molly from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. And then it was raining this day, so I was out of rain stickers. So I just pulled in a bow icon from the Scribble Prince Co. freebie. And then I was watching Jackson Galaxy's live stream this day. He was talking about grief, sadly, because he had a cat. He and his wife have like a ton of cats and dogs. He's mostly known for his work with cats, but they have dogs as well. And they recently lost their calico, whose name was Caroline, to pancreatic cancer. So that kind of stood out to me the last few months just because we've been dealing with treating Clover, not for cancer, but for another really serious illness. And, you know, she's a calico, so I was just watching that. So that is from Beneva Creations, you can probably tell. I did call my mom this day and had a little bit of a chat. And then on the note of Clover, so if you watch my memory keeping videos, I feel comfortable sharing this information with you. I know I keep referring to Clover's illness just like in very vague terms and not really saying what the illness is. It's because of the issues surrounding this illness. So it's called FIP, if I haven't talked about this with you before. The issue with it is that 5 or 6 years ago, they discovered an antiviral that works to treat it. And this is a fatal illness. Like if you do not treat it, the cat will die. So it's really serious, and it's incredible that they discovered drugs that work. The issue is that the drug company that manufactures the one that works probably the best doesn't want it licensed for animal use because of it has also started to be used during the pandemic for treating people with serious COVID. So I'm reading this kind of secondhand, so correct me if I'm wrong if you know anything about this, and also do your own research if you think that if you're told that your cat has FIP. Reach out to me, I'll point you in the right direction. I hope you never have to deal with this because it is awful. But if you're ever in my shoes, please reach out to me and we'll talk. Anyway, this day, word got out that there is a compounding pharmacy that is willing to compound one version of the drug that has been approved in the UK and Australia. It's been fully approved for use in cats, which is, you know, I'm like, I'm moving to the UK or Australia because like I could get my cat treated there. Of course, I would have to, you know, they wouldn't let me in. But yeah, this day that news came out and I was about to cry because like the first worst thing about getting a cat diagnosed with FIP is knowing that they could die or they will die if you're not able to do anything for them. The second worst thing is finding out the hoops you have to jump through and all of the complications of just getting drugs that we know work. We have gotten them through a research trial. That is really the only legal way to get them in the US, unfortunately. But now, with this compounding pharmacy, being able to compound the drug because there's like a rule that you can compound it if it is a life-threatening illness and there are no other options. And it looks like, so this started on June 1st, it looks like people are actually able to get the drug through them, which is incredible. So I'm glad that's in place for other people. Would have been great if it was in place when we first started this whole journey, but at least it's now available for other people in the US so that other people in the US don't have to go through the hell that we've been through the last 7-8 months. So that was incredible news to get. Then at the end of the day, we had started watching The Last Jedi. We started watching The Last Jedi. We didn't get through the whole movie this day because we were tired, but we started watching it. Sunday, I marked Cinco de Mayo. We don't do anything for Cinco de Mayo. My husband's Mexican-American, and it's not a holiday that he really celebrates. So I marked it because I had a script from Planet Hannah, but then I marked it with a Springer Spaniel icon that I had because this was the day that my first dog passed away 9 years ago. I went back to bed. I had back pain from all of my cramps, which really sucked. Evie was shedding up a storm this day, which might have been part of the reason that she vomited a few days prior. It was getting warmer. She has a lot of fur. She's a medium hair length cat, so she has a lot of fur that comes off her body this time of year. We decided to go on a coffee date, so we picked up coffee from Temple Coffee, but then we just came home and sat on our front porch together, my husband and I, because there wasn't any seating available. It's a very popular place, especially on a Sunday. I was reading our New Zealand travel guide because I'm still planning that trip, and then I rounded out the week by watching After Midnight on YouTube. So that is the week. That's what's left over of the kit. Thank you so much for watching and listening. I really do appreciate it if you watch these weekly Plan With Me's because you're one in a million, honestly. So I hope you have a good week. I'll talk to you later.